So basically, each one is focused on each character. So this is Rwby. This is Weez. This is Blake. And this is Yang. So I just dropped a little band. I dropped a little band on this. So I'm gonna read these and I'm gonna give y'all a review.
I think it's been a week, but I read the first manga. Yes, this is a official manga for Rwby, and this is the one for Rwby. No pun intended for Ruby Rose. I just want to give you guys my quick thoughts on this, and then I'm gonna read the next one. But yeah, this is basically a manga series of Rwby, and it's more about her and just the little stuff that she does. So a whole bunch of mini stories in manga form of what she's doing or whatever she did, and it's cool. Like cool little stories with the team: Yang, Blake, Weez, and Rwby, and other characters here and there that come in. But I really liked it. I really enjoyed it because I'm a fan of Rwby. I fuck with it. So basically, this is like good filler. All this, like all the events that happen in this, take place around like volume 1 or 2 at Beacon, and yeah, I fuck with it. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you guys a few of my favorite parts. So there's a whole bunch of different types of art styles in the manga. 1 minute it looks like that, and then the next minute it looks like this, and it's different. A whole bunch of different manga styles and comic styles that went into this, and I really enjoyed that. And it was like a good little twist every time there's a different story. It was a different art style, so it kept it fresh, it kept it new. Something I noticed, it was in this part of the manga, Rwby was with Weez, and I think it was in volume 1. It was in volume 1 or volume 2 where it was before the teams were set up, right? And you remember when I might just put up a clip.
Rwby! I told you this was a terrible idea! We're fine! Stop worrying! I am so far beyond worrying! In a good way? In a bad way! In a very bad way! Well, why don't we just jump? What are you, insane?
Weez and Rwby were chilling, vibing, and they were not getting along with each other clearly, and they was arguing, and they were doing that. Then next thing you know, it cuts to them on the bird and they're flying around, and then they jump off. It made me wonder when I was watching that. I was like, how the hell did they even get on that bird? Like, how did that even happen? Because they just cut to that part, and they didn't really show how they got there. But in this, they actually took the time to show how they got to that scene, that part, and I actually like that. And like there was a little bit of extra dialogue of them arguing to know how that argument kind of turned out. But yeah, it shows how they actually got on the Grimbird, and I actually thought that was really dope because now I can just say, oh, I know how this happened now. My other favorite part, it was when Rwby was talking to the team Rwby, and she was like, we got to get y'all some new outfits because y'all look basic. And they basically, there's a whole bunch of cool outfits that they came up with for Weez, Blake, and Yang and shit like that. So I thought that was cool. So like this, the Blake's was one of my favorites. That's pretty cold. That's pretty cold, right? Yang. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first got into Rwby, I was like, Yang is kind of bad. Like I'd actually. At first I was like, oh, she's waifu material, but those are the outfits that Rwby came up with. And look at Yang, just bad. Okay, she's not really waifu material to me anymore because the story, I don't like her writing, but writing as in I don't like her character anymore. All right, so now in Rwby, I feel like sometimes they hint like when there's a possible relationship between characters, but between Rwby and Weez, I feel like they kind of hint that they hint sometimes that, oh yeah, you know, like they're partners, but they kind of like each other a little bit. So it was this. So I'm gonna just try to show that. Okay, right there. But basically, In this chapter, basically, Rwby was trying to look for a boyfriend. She was like, I'm trying to find like a romance, like in the romance novels and stuff like that. So that's what she did. And then Weiss was looking kind of jealous. She was looking kind of jealous. And then at the end of the chapter, Rwby pulled up, and then what she said, wait, let me read it real quick. But she was like, I get it, you're actually nuts about me, aren't you? And then she was like, don't be ridiculous. And then, but she was like, but for you, I'll try, whatever. I'm just trying to be quick. I'm not trying to waste nobody's time talking about this. But yeah, I thought that was cute. Like, literally, I don't even care. But like, I don't think I would mind if they got in a relationship. I just thought that was cute. I actually genuinely thought that was cute. Honestly, this first one, I really enjoyed this. And maybe if you guys are wondering about if you guys should buy this or if you read it online, I enjoyed it. It was basically some good filler. But if you like the Rwby, you know, if you like the Rwby story, you binge Rwby 5 different times, and you binged it in English, and you binged it in Japanese, and you watch Rwby Chibi, and you want your Rwby fix, bro, get the mangas. Just get the mangas. Get the mangas. You gonna enjoy it. It's like some good filler official mangas of mini stories about our main characters. Just because I enjoy Rwby and I want to like just, you know, get some more out of it, you know. And I really think, you know, this is a nice, cool read. It's not gonna take too long. There's a lot of mini stories, and I feel like you guys would enjoy this. Honestly, I enjoyed Red Like Roses. Next, it's time to figure out what's next to read, and yeah, and I'll drop my next review of whichever one I pick next. Is probably gonna be Weiss, and yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. My name is Windeviate, and yeah, talk to y'all later. Peace. Make sure you guys subscribe and comment down below which one I should read next, and if you guys fuck with Rwby. Peace. Before this video ends, I'm gonna put this at the end. Before this video ends, let me know who the next character I should read for the manga. Who should I read next? Blake, Weiss, or Yang?